pathway to our copse is about 50 metres from my door. It's stony and especially slippy today in the wet. As I walk inelegantly up, I'm excited. I smell the elderflowers going over now, but there's an anticipation of elderberries to come. The trees are heavy and the paths are damp, and it's a wonderful thing to walk through a woodland when it's like that. You can smell the earth, the greenery, and most predominantly the bark of the trees. Through the copse this morning, I'm pondering the changes that have come about since the beginning of lockdown. An old wood that's been around for a long time, stuck in the middle of a massive urban conurbation. Once the province of dog walkers alone and, to be honest, a bit mucky, dark and scary. Suddenly our copse has come alive. There was a time when, on a morning like this, I knew I would be alone up in the copse. But now things have changed. Now it's become more populated, more found, more known, hopefully more appreciated. As you walk round now, the trees are still low. You have to bend to get underneath them sometimes. The paths are sometimes still narrow, but the ground looks a bit more trodden. There are little secret paths where older children have explored. There's a rope swing where younger children have swung with their parents. There are flat patches in the undergrowth where people have sat and chatted, enjoying just being in the outdoor space. I've been up here and hung my hammock to listen to the early morning birds. This is a place that hasn't been trashed, it's just been loved. There are cedars here, magnificent trees. When you walk through the copse, you don't notice them because all you can see is their rugged, deeply pitted trunks. You go past them without even saying hello. When you walk up the hill through the housing away from the copse, turn back and you can see the cedars standing proud and tall, like they have been for a long, long time now. They were the forerunners of this copse. Despite the storms that rush in from the sea on this coastline, they stand year after year, waving but strong. Hopefully they'll be here longer than I will. Today's bird companion has been Mrs. Blackbird. Beautiful dark and brown. She's hopping cautiously through the undergrowth, pecking at the flattened wild garlic. I meet a dog, a kind of large white poodle. He's excited to see me and runs circles round me barking. I don't mind, I've met him before, he doesn't do any harm. What's really interesting here now is that there isn't any dog mess on the floor. It's gone, it's picked up. Suddenly people have realised this is a shared space and they're cleaning it and looking after it. I wander past my favourite wild garlic patch. It's off the path. You have to scramble down the bank a bit to find it. And there's plenty. I only take what I need, but we've been dining on pesto and soup, all foraged from the outdoors. The pesto's away in the freezer now. I shall take it out in the autumn and remember beautiful, bountiful, burgeoning spring days in the copse. I've found a shelter. Some might not approve, but it's beautifully created, designed to be hidden in a secret space and keep the owners secret and away from the world. What a wonderful thing that children have had time again to find these playing opportunities, to enjoy just sitting, creating, building, being in a natural space. We talk about forest bathing. What exactly is it? Is it just actually being near the trees? As I emerge from the copse onto the street and see the cars and hear them drive past me, I want to tell you that I'm not disappointed. I haven't climbed a mountain. I'm not looking at hills far as the eye can see. I can see cars and buildings and houses and children. But I'm not disappointed at the concrete and the tarmac. I'm excited. I've just explored a green urban space, a space that more people are exploring now after lockdown, a space that is ours, a space that is shared. a space that can give me and everyone else nearby a respite straight from our doorsteps. What a wonderful thing, and what a wonderful thing that we can all discover these spaces. We are indeed very lucky.